Okay guys, welcome back. Let's go and learn about shapes. Today we are going to learn about shapes. In PowerPoint we can have shapes here. The shapes are really important for use. As you can see when you open it, there are many shapes: line, rectangles, basic shapes, block arrows, equation shapes, flowcharts, stars and banners. The most important thing is that when you click on the shape, for example rectangle, and you click, you can create the shape every type you want, and as you can see it's also amazing. But what about when you want to create a great shape? For example, create this kind of shape. How we can create something like this? The most important thing about shape is that when you want to shape to to have the shape it have and don't change, you must press shift and then create the shape. By doing that you create an amazing shape. And also you can create a circle. Let me create a circle. When you work to create a circle, it's really hard to create a great circle, but you can also create a great circle but easily clicking on shift. And another important thing you must to know about the shapes is that you can use the control command. When you click on control and try to resize the shape is gonna resize on two other sides. Look how great is that. And you can also press control shift. This is doing something more amazing. You can see it increase it in size everywhere you want. It's control shift. Okay, now we learn about the how to resize them, but there are many important things about the shapes. You can choose the shapes from here. There are many shapes as you need, but there is something more about shape we can do. We can do what? We can go here to shape format. We can do many things like changing the size by using this menu. I don't really use it, but if you want you can use it. For example, we create it in size, or you can rotate it. Let me create a shape that we can rotate it. Let me create it. You can rotate it by 90 or flip it vertically or flip it horizontally. In this shape we can't see what is flip. Let me create another shape. You can flip it horizontally and vertically. You can also bring them forward or back. I will tell you about them. And you can change the text of color of the text of the shape. The most one of the useful things about the shape is that you can write in them by clicking. You can write everything you want, and you can create the size, text fill, text effect here. It's all about shapes. Also you can choose shape outline from here and shape fill, and also you can use some of theme styles that we are already ready for use. You can use the, or you can choose it from here. And shape outline is one of the important things. You can choose the shape to have an outline. For example, let's make the outline black, and you can make the outline to weight more to look like this, and also change the outline shape to create something great like this and make it dash. For example, to create something like this to look beautiful. Or you can use shape effects. There are many shape effects. Let me choose this shape for shape effects. You can make it go out, go in. There are many shapes. For example, this look great if you're gonna use it. You can give it soft edge, bevels, 3D rotations. There are many effects. We are going to talk about them later, but now we are just going to learn a little about shapes. Also, one of the most important things about shapes is that you can edit points. What does it mean? You can change the shape to the thing you need. And also, in edit points, you can change the shape's angle. How? Just click edit points. You can see here, you can change the angle of the shape to create something that look better in your presentation. For example, like this. Put it here. And also, there are many more options you can use. For example, let me just paste it here. You can use the format shape here. It's an important thing. When you use it, you can choose to how to fill it. You can fill it with solid fill, gradient fills. I told you about picture or texture. You can use texture or picture. I many times use pictures, not very into texture, but I use pictures. But if you want, you have many textures here that you can use for your shape, and you can change the transparency of texture. But many times I use pictures. You can insert the pictures to your shape. It's really easy, and the picture go in the back of your shape. Let me make the transparency. And you can also use pattern fills. There are many pattern fills with backgrounds and foregrounds. You can change the colors. Or the important thing is that you can change it to slide background. Like this, it gets any background you give, it looks like the background field. And it's really good for what? For example, you can hide these pictures here easily. I will give you how it's work in my template playlist. I have many of these things. You can go there if you want, but I'm gonna teach you that later. And also you can choose the line here. You can make it gradient line or solid line. It's a style, cap type. You can choose all of them, but they are sometimes useful and sometimes not. But one of the most useful thing is the width. It's very useful, and you can change it like the past I said. You can change it to round. They are the settings that you maybe don't use in your life, but they are here. In Shadow, we are going to learn about this section later, but it has many options for you that you can use. For example, the soft edges, create amazing shapes like this. And in the last but the least, you can here create the size of your picture, scale it, make it bigger or scale with, and also you can position your shape. For example, something like this. And in text box, you can say where the text box go, in the middle, in the left, where did it go, the margins. But they are not really useful, and you must know a little about them, and it's good. Okay, and the most one of the important things is that you can change the text options here too. We have the text options here too. You can change it to gradient fill and everything you want. Okay, I think this is enough for shape, or you can always use quick style. It's really preferable for the ones who are the first time creating the something. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Ask me everything if you need in comment. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to see our others videos. They are all great, as you can see. We have ETABS course, Python course, everything you want, you can find it, and many templates. Don't forget to like and subscribe.